Hey everyone, welcome back to AMTV. I'm Topher Morrison. So you've heard about this Hyperloop thing? Well, you're going to build it. So, Elon Musk, a Silicon Valley Wunderkind, former PayPal mafioso with a proven track record of turning science fiction into reality, has brought an old idea back to life. The pneumatic railroad, or vacuum tube train, as we've covered previously here on AMTV, is an over 200-year-old sci-fi dream once tested in the 1870s in the New York City subway system, and that today promises to transport people from LA to San Francisco in a half hour, and all at competitive prices. Evidently, Musk and 1,000 others from SpaceX and Tesla Motors were inspired by California's failure to deliver a sexy alternative. According to Musk, how could it be that the home of Silicon Valley and JPL, doing incredible things like indexing all the world's knowledge and putting rovers on Mars, would build a bullet train that is both one of the most expensive per mile and one of the slowest in the world? That is a great question. California taxpayers are very interested in the answer. Now, Gizmodo's Mario Aguilar, last week speaking with Darrell Oster, founder-in-chief of Colorado-based ET3, a company working on a similar revolutionary design, explained that their system could ultimately transport people from New York to Beijing in just a couple of hours, and all for $150 a pop. In addition, ET3 designs scale easily and could be used to cover distances as short as 5 miles. California's $68.4 billion project, by comparison, delivers a paltry 164-mile-per-hour train and doesn't promise anything near to ET3, and according to Musk, he doesn't believe in using other people's money anyways. California taxpayers should be loath to find that the Hyperloop would cost just $6 to $7.5 billion, one-tenth the cost of California's state-sanctioned high-speed rail project. Yet to be fair, when high-speed rail was first proposed, it was only $33 billion, yet double that, and the Hyperloop still looks like a cheap bet. Musk told us to think about the Hyperloop as a cross between an air hockey table, a rail gun, and a Concorde jet. While the anticipated 760-mile-per-hour speeds along California's I-5 corridor will trounce even Japan's JR Maglev MLX prototype, recorded at over 300 miles per hour, a 1972 Rand Corporation study of very high-speed transit put the potential speed of vacuum tubes at over 14,000 ridiculous miles per hour. Musk's idea, though, utilizes a low-pressure system maintained at about 0.15 of a pound per square inch, or about 1/6 of pressure on Mars. His partially evacuated tube design will support standard commercial pumps that could easily overcome any potential air leak due to passenger stations along the way, and transport pods could handle variable air density, leaks that would cripple the hard vacuum envisaged by ET3 and the Rand Corporation. The pods, assuming an average departure time of 2 minutes between capsules and a minimum of 28 passengers per capsule, are required to meet 840 passengers per hour. Affixed to the front scoop of each pod is a motorized fan resembling a jet engine in order to periodically propel itself within the tube and overcome the Kantrowitz limit, which is to say, suck air past the module and prevent the capsule from becoming an oversized syringe blocking airflow. Not good, evidently, according to Musk. Now, launching the pod is accelerating inverter technology, which would showcase inexpensive semiconductor switches that would allow the central inverters to energize only when the section of track is occupied by a capsule itself, increasing energy efficiency. Now, weeks ago, Gizmodo's Mac Novak pointed out that the big hurdle of the Hyperloop might be tunnels, but ET3 and Musk aren't looking at digging underground. Yet to reach the ungodly speed suggested by Rand Corporation, and considering that lateral accelerations or sharp turns in any case would obviously vault people into a hypersonic hell ride rather than a smooth commute, underground is indeed the ideal place. After all, going 14,000 miles per hour would be impossible without mitigating dangerous curves, and going underground, save a sea route, would free designers also from having to tediously navigate all of developed civilization. But who needs to go that fast? Musk would rather leave that arena to planes. And unfortunately, before humans travel at 18 times the speed of sound, innovations in tunneling technology would definitely need to be addressed. But according to ET3 and Musk, it's all ultimately cost prohibitive, and the difference between an eyesore and, frankly, just not happening at all. But the real news here, aside from the hard details, which I also provide in the links below, provided by Musk and minions of SpaceX and Tesla Motors, is they're officially only going as far as the sketch. According to Musk last week on a Tesla investor call, he may have stuck his foot in his mouth on this one, revealing his dream too soon, because it turns out Musk won't be building it, you will. Fortunately for techies and all of sci-fi geekdom, Musk is just too busy building rocket ships with SpaceX and amazing electric cars for Tesla Motors. He needs you to do the heavy lifting. So his designs for a solar-powered Hyperloop system will be open source. This philosophy is spontaneous coordination once used in the bowels of DARPA to create file transfer protocols, and the internet itself has brought us countless innovations in industries as disparate as software and medicine. The model will open up universal access, a free license if you will, to the Hyperloop's design revealed yesterday, and offers the opportunity for universal collaboration and redistribution of that designer blueprint, including subsequent improvements to it by anyone. Now, considering new constructive innovations like adjustable pylons to elevate the vacuum tubes themselves, planning for earthquakes in California, implementing air bearings rather than expensive maglev technology, addressing potential security risks like terrorism, and other technical issues like, I don't know, mass transit safety at Mach speeds, perhaps 7 billion heads is better than one Elon Musk, and considering the obstacles, both physical and technological, they'll need every Imagineer they can find to keep this dream on track. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe and share this video across all your social media. Got a tip or an interesting news clip? Shoot me an email at tophermorrison@amtvmedia.com. For more bonus material, follow me on Twitter at AMTV News and like me on Facebook at The Real Topher Morrison. Find my sourced work and more videos like these at amtvmedia.com. Keep us independent. Please donate $5 per month to alternative media.